Mobile games are, well, very often known for their atrociousness and their abstract notions. I'm fairly certain that God himself doesn't truly know how deep of a rabbit hole the Play Store is. Searching for a decent game in this app can also be interpreted as delving into a bin in hopes of actually finding something measly entertaining. Believe it or not, in order to make this video, I had to, quite frankly, dive into a garbage pit in order to pull out something decent for you guys to watch. And after countless hours of exploring through the boundless garbages, I finally saw a glimpse of hope for a potentially good game. I termed it as the Golden Trash. And that's what we're playing today, so fasten your bed seats because we're going in for a ride.
And I've got to say, in all honesty, it's the biggest piece of dog shit.
I welcome you all to this game known as Freggy. This is Mr. Sparkton here, your humble host for this journey you and I are about to partake in. For those of you wondering Roblox enthusiasts, this is indeed a ripoff of Piggy and the hit game FNAF. From my first glance, I can already conclude that this will be quite an experience to uphold. The menu itself, first of all, is quite questionable. First off, Freddy, or should I say Freggy, looks like one of those clay sculptures that usually looks very wonky to say the least. Also, he seems to have witnessed a lot, and probably has PTSD from the number of furry hentai created around him and his pals. Before proceeding into the game itself, the player is able to choose his own stalker or killer, and the game has quite a good variety of them, with half of the cast being familiar FNAF figures such as Ballon, Barney, and of course Freggy himself. The other half are Piggy figures like Piggy itself, Torture, and Owl. However, for those wondering about the price tags on these characters, they are indeed currency, obtained via either stealing your parents' credit cards or actually playing the game and winning, which I will shortly get into as there's a lot more to come. After selecting one's desired murderer, you can now choose the location you want to be trapped in. How cool! However, there's only two choices. Either you get back to school, which is a very rookie mistake to do, but you can also make a 3 AM style video in a mall. Which one will you choose? Well, it's up to you. However, I was forced to choose the school, as unlike the top G, I am quite confidently a brokey and literally have no currency on me. So we are now again heading for the hellhole known as school. Before we head to school, however, we must choose how difficult the day will be, and the more difficult the task, the more you are rewarded. It being my first day back to school, I opted for a normal day. Do not get bullied and thrown inside a locked locker. So yeah, I don't want to speak anymore, enough, so let's begin the game. The game begins with you being indicated of the days left until you eventually die. Oh, you were expecting more? Well, no, except for that the game doesn't have any lore and just kind of spawns us there. So, you know what? I'll create one. After going to the principal's office for having told the trans girl to act her age, you are sentenced to spending 4 days in school with a Discord moderator in a furry suit. And he is looking for his kittens. Yeah, that's it. I think that's a pretty good headline. And that's how we got here, I guess. Buckle up everyone, because we're in for a ride. As I went around looking for escape routes, everything seemed normal. I mean, yeah, I don't think there's anything special here. Until I caught eye of some illuminescent lockers that literally shined brighter than my future. Upon further investigation, I noticed that most of the items were more colorful than the pride flag as a whole. Concerning the game though, the graphics of this game are, well, not too bad. I mean, nor are they too decent. However, it's quite cartoonish, which ain't really my cup of tea, but hey, I'm willing to put that aside for now. Another thing that has been bugging me is how difficult it is to maneuver around with such a quirky joystick. Again though, it is quite bearable, so we move on for now. After having explored the map, I finally encountered the big man himself, Freggy.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
Alright, before you mongrels even say anything, remember that you clicked on this video expecting whatever you're seeing right now. So don't go complaining because this is what you chose to see. On a serious note though, I am genuinely impressed that Freggy even has a set movement animations. And the thing that I totally did not believe the game would implement is contrast on Freggy. I will admit though, Freggy looks extremely frightening. Even his walk cycle is menacing. Cherry on top, his jump scare has caused me severe heart failures and several change of pants.
But this game's not scary, bro. Oh!
While at first glance this jump scare may seem poorly animated, there's a much deeper meaning to it. If you watch carefully, Freggy karate chops the player, which makes sense as he isn't killing us and only knocking us out leading up to the next day. Brilliant! What a fantastic idea we have witnessed! Now that we've seen everything, let's actually play the game and see whether it will be fun or not. So, after actually playing the game, I have come up with a verdict. The game is genuinely not bad at all, but lacks a lot with plenty of bugs to be found. Also, there is a crouch state which one can activate, but I have yet to find a use for it. Alright, currently Freggy is after me, so I want to see if I actually go under the stairs, does it actually stop him from actually catching me? And oh, it actually works. Okay, so I found a solution. The majority of the game follows the same concept as other similar games. You find a key to open locks or doors in order to find even more keys to find even more crucial items. Okay, that was pretty difficult to say, but moving on. Something that the game truly did well is the awareness provided to the player. Whenever Freggy spots you or you are being chased, the background music changes, signaling the player of Freggy's whereabouts, which is truly useful as Freggy doesn't really make any noise, except when he kills you. But then again, it sounds like a gentle slap, but surprisingly knocks you out. Also, the way our character escapes is weird to say the least, as first of all, there's no escape animations, and for some reason our character seemed to not know that he could break the front doors, which is literally made up of thin glass. Then again, it's a game, we can't really use any logic here, but hey, we are basically like the characters of a horror movie, having negative IQ and not reasoning properly. However, with all this said and done, this is literally the game completed. I mean, what else can I really do? I literally escaped, I found everything, now what? I will definitely say though that this game has very good potential. It actually is quite playable and did scare me a bit as the game is very silent. I mean, you're getting screamed at in the silence. That's bound to literally scare you, but yeah, it is quite a great touch to have many characters as well as they have. I mean, okay, I'm gonna be honest, I tried a lot of the characters. Their designs are cool, I will say that. Their designs are very sick, but they all have the same jump scare. I even tried out, I think his name was Torture. I tried him out and he used the gun to literally knock me out. He didn't even use the flamethrower shit like his name suggests. But anyway, the game is in need of more work for sure, but I think that right now it ain't so bad. I mean, you guys can go check it out for yourself and comment down your opinions or any other games you actually want me to play or even review actually. So yeah, that's all I really had to say for now. So I'll see you guys in the next one.